Meantime, we have our own winter games going on here. Cold again after 76 degrees yesterday.
Just incredible, this roller coaster of a Texas winter that continues, Brian. Big changes on the way, and they're coming via those north winds. Wind gusts right now still 25 to 35 miles per hour area wide. Right now gusting up to 29 miles per hour at ABIA, but we've seen some reports out in Bastrop County of winds up to 43 miles per hour. That, of course, is the reason National Weather Service has issued this wind advisory. That's only in effect through 4 o'clock today, as those winds will start to taper down. But until then, do expect those north winds very strong, 20 to 30 with some gusts to 40 or even a little bit above. Of course, these north winds behind that powerful cold front this morning, that's ushering in some much cooler air. We started the day here in Austin in the mid to upper 50s. We're already down to 50 degrees, upper 40s in Georgetown, and look how cold the hill country is. Now, if you compare these temperatures to where we were on that gorgeous day yesterday, this is the 24-hour temperature difference. We're 19 degrees colder right now than we were yesterday at this time here in Austin. And how about the hill country, where they've had more of a chance to cool off? You are already 30 degrees or more colder than you were just 24 hours ago. So the ingredient number one with the coming winter weather event tonight is that cold air. Ingredient number two, though, we're going to have to look off the coast of California for. Water vapor and radar picture showing that nice pinwheel of a low pressure system. That's the disturbance that's set to track up over this cold air at the surface down here. That's a pattern that we call overrunning that you often hear us talking about. And as you know, this is what can lead into those dangerous winter weather scenarios. So let's let you know what to expect hour by hour. We'll start you off with our clouds and radar high resolution model. Now, I did want to let you know we've removed the clouds from this because they show up a very similar white to the white that represents snowfall on this model. So we're just going to call this a high resolution radar forecast for today so we can focus on what's important, which is that wintry weather. Starting this afternoon, you can't see it on this model, but clouds will be increasing all day, should be completely overcast by this evening. And look what happens by 1 a.m. tonight. Some rain showers coming in with that disturbance, already possibly transitioning into that mix of freezing rain, sleet, and some snow showers even out there in the hill country. But as we advance through the later morning hours on Tuesday towards your morning rush hour, look at that rain-snow line or the rain-sleet line. Entering the I-35 corridor now, it looks like everybody west of I-35 by the mid-morning hours tomorrow should see that change over to wintry precipitation. Whether or not we see it right here in Austin by 7 a.m. is kind of up in the air. We're kind of on that border right now, but we should definitely be prepared for that possibility. Now, as we advance this past 7 a.m. tomorrow, you notice that rain-snow line staying fairly constant, but those showers sticking around for our eastern communities and some of that wintry mix possible right here along the I-35 corridor into the hill country as well. But as we advance this through the later morning hours into Tuesday afternoon, you notice all of that rainfall, snowfall, and freezing rain and sleet all clearing out of here very quickly. So we're going to compare this to the last icing event for you real briefly, and I'm going to tell you that we're not as concerned about this one as we were about that one on Thursday night into Friday morning. So here's why. Temperatures tonight forecast to be about 2 to 4 degrees warmer than what we saw during that last icing event Thursday night into Friday morning, and that can make all the difference in whether it sticks to those roadways or not. Not only that, but also the precipitation chances this time around are lower, and the amounts that we're expecting are overall lighter. So we're not too concerned with this one, but remember, a real possibility of a bit of a dicey commute tomorrow morning, and we could easily see just a little bit of accumulation on those bridges and overpasses, the elevated roadways. And as you know, it only takes a little bit to cause some real problems. So not a huge concern right now, but do keep it in mind and plan for a longer commute tomorrow morning. That's a safe bet. All right, temperatures falling through the 40s this afternoon, strong north winds, clouds increasing. Tonight, here comes that mix of rain and snow. Last time we saw the low temperature around 26 here in town. Tonight should be 29, so not quite as cold, but obviously still below that freezing mark. So we'll be tracking it for you very closely. Tomorrow, 30% chance of that wintry mix in the morning, but then clearing out by afternoon, and here comes a slow warming trend. Still pretty chilly on Wednesday, but look at that, 75 degrees on Friday. Here comes another but weaker cold front for the weekend. Could see a few showers and a few more clouds around Saturday and Sunday.